Hello there everybody, I'm Mr. Gimpie, and welcome to my 3rd anniversary video. This has been a good year, so let's get on to what I've been doing for the past 12 months. Sonic the Fighters was the first project of the year, well, kind of. It occurred almost 3 months after my 2nd anniversary video, on October 28th. It was my first foray into the world of post-commentary, and I'd say it was a good one. I definitely need the practice because there are some larger projects that I'm planning on doing in post in the future. I played this game well as always and used my favorite character of the game, Fang the Sniper, or as he's also known, Knack the Weasel. Recently, at Screw Attack Gaming Convention, I actually entered into a tournament for this game. I was the most skilled player there. I didn't win though, due to a variety of cheap tactics and the uses of boss characters. The guy I trained won though, so I still feel accomplished in that regard. Like some kind of fighting movie where the student becomes the master and defeats the evil villain, who is using Robotnik in the tournament. Or Robotnik, as I should say. Anyway, my blind run of Sonic Lost World started on October 29th, and it had a large break between November 7th and January 22nd, and then it ended on January 23rd. I started the LP feeling very excited about the game. It was a new playstyle for one of my favorite video game characters, and I wanted to try it on camera for once. While it was a new physics engine, I still used my knowledge of the Sonic universe where applicable, and delivered what I believe was effectively the best blind LP I could. Near the end, Austin arrived to provide a little insight from someone who knew the game well, and helped in a few trouble spots. From January 24th to February 1st, I made a Let's Play of the silly dating simulator Namco High. I went through 2 of the scenarios, the free ones to be precise, and tried to convince people to do the same. I had plans to do even more, but ultimately from college I just felt like moving on to other projects. It was a fun and silly time, and I even got to try to get better at editing in certain areas. This was also the first time I used my recording device before recording my computer. I'd say that it worked. I did a Let's Play of Sonic R on May 18th and 19th. This 2-part Let's Play was a nice ride. The last part of the classic series I'll be doing for quite a while, I actually enjoyed this game quite a bit and got to show off almost all the characters and all the fun you can have with them. Simple but elegant, I showed a mastery of this game that few bother to achieve. From May 20th to May 25th, I made my only Kirby Let's Play of the year, of Kirbys Dreamland 2. I'd say it was a solid one. Kirbys Dreamland 2 is one of the harder games in the series, and I showed just why that was the case. Fortunately, due to some editing, nothing ended up being too tedious. I even got to gush about hamsters due to the best Kirby partner in the series, Rick the Hamster. I'm very proud about this one, I'd say. The next Let's Play was the much-requested Sonic Adventure, which ran from June 12th through the 28th. I had Austin as my co-commentary throughout the game, and he proved to be an excellent addition, as his experience and knowledge of the series helped create not only factual moments, but many humorous ones as well. I'd say that, as a whole, this is the best series from this year, and is now a must-watch GNP series. The last project of the year, I did 2 Let's Plays in one. The Crash and Spyro crossover games for the Game Boy Advance, Crash Purple and Spyro Orange, lasted from July 7th through the 22nd. I intertwined the games together, alternating between footage of Crash's game and Spyro's game. To do this, I used post-commentary and heavy editing. This probably required more work than any other Let's Play this year. As a whole, I'd say it paid off, allowing me to show off the games in a unique way that, as far as I'm aware, has not been done yet. Comparing the games side by side showed extreme differences and even highlighted which game was clearly the superior of the 2. While these were all of my Let's Plays that I worked on, they were not the only projects that I did throughout the year. I also did 3 Versus series, 2 of which started before I did Sonic the Fighters. Each Versus series updated once a week. The first real project of the year was a reattempt at the project that originally led to me getting my capture card. The original Paper Mario 1000 Year Door Versus stopped because George's capture card broke. Years later, once he got a new capture card, we tried to start the project again. But due to us having lost our footage and our save data over time, we started the whole project over. Unfortunately, 5 parts in, George's computer broke down, resulting in his editing software being lost. Even once he got his software back, by that point, his mic was broken, so we still couldn't record. At this point though, he has recently gotten his rig completely set back up, so we may see a revitalization of this series coming sometime in this coming year. Super Mario Sunshine was the second versus that I took in, and lasted from August 31st to December 14th. Austin and I have solid chemistry, and I assure you, there was some hair-raising moments, some great jokes to be had in this series. I won't be spoiling anything specific here though. You'll have to watch it for yourself. This is one of the few projects Austin has had a constant schedule for, so kudos to him. The third of the verses I've been a part of was Sonic Adventure 2, lasting from February 8th to April 16th. Again, playing against Austin, I played the GameCube version of this game while he played the Dreamcast version. We had a 3-tier system. Completing the game the fastest would gain 1 versus point. Collecting the most rings throughout the game would give another versus point. And getting the highest average level rank would provide a third. Best of 2 out of 3 won. While the Dreamcast version has longer loading screens, giving myself the advantage when it came to speed, the Dreamcast version also has more rings and easier ranks, effectively balancing out the discrepancy. This versus was even better than Sunshine, I'd say, and is the only project involving Sonic Adventure 2 that I plan to have for the foreseeable future. We also delayed the final episode of the series for a special April Fool's video, which you'll have to go to Austin's channel to see. Overall, this has been a very productive year. The various Versus series I've been a part of have helped fill in major breaks for college, and I don't think there's any series this year that could be considered to be bad. I've greatly increased my editing capability, that's for sure. In this coming year, I'll be doing more of the same, but also maybe some new stuff too. You'll have to wait to find out. So until next time everybody, stay sufficiently awesome.